This golden object is a pendant type that comes from Central America, specifically Costa Rica and Panama, made between about 700 and 1519. Objects like this were popular in the larger Chiriquí-Veraguas and Diquís cultural regions, which were bustling hubs for the production of golden objects. One of the most common? These golden eagle pendants. The pendants focus on the powerful bird of prey. You'll often see an eagle with large, round eyes, sometimes with rattles in them. Curved half-moon shapes to the side give the impression of outstretched wings. Dots sometimes decorate the underside of the wings. Large, flat tail feathers also swoop down and out. Some also wear ear ornaments in the shape of spirals. We're not sure which species of eagles such pendants represent, but it might be something fierce like a harpy eagle. The people who made these didn't only craft golden eagles. They also made sharks, frogs, figures that combine human and animal traits, and unidentified creatures. They also made thin discs of hammered gold. So why did they make these golden objects, and what did they mean? We aren't entirely sure. We don't have any written records from the Chiriquí, Veraguas, or Diquís, so we have to rely on other types of evidence to help us piece together ideas. When the Genoese explorer Christopher Columbus first sailed the coast of Costa Rica in the 1500s, he described in his writings how he saw people wearing gold pendants around their necks. He called them águilas, which in Spanish means eagles. Costa Rica got its name, which in Spanish means rich coast, because of all the gold the Spaniards saw and later took. Some of these objects have been found in graves. It's possible that these golden eagle pendants were badges of honor, indicating that the person who wore them was important and powerful. Worn on the chest, their reflective surfaces caught the sunlight and drew attention, almost as though the wearer was surrounded by the sun. Some pendants even have moving parts that would have jingled with motion. Powerful individuals, such as leaders, likely wore them during ceremonies to mark their status. So now, how are these golden objects made? Well, artists use a technique called lost wax casting. They shaped the pendant in wax, covered it in clay, and then heated it to melt out the wax. Then, they poured in molten metal. Once it cooled, they broke away the clay mold to reveal the finished pendant. Sometimes they hammered or added extra details to make it even more striking. People in these regions of Panama and Costa Rica likely learned this technique from their southern neighbors in Colombia. The technology to mold and shape metal traveled north by land or sea over time, becoming especially popular in this region after 800. But the Chiriquí-Veraguas and Diquís peoples put their local flair on it. Unfortunately, there still is a lot we don't know or understand about these cultures and these pendants. Beyond the absence of written records, Spaniards in the 16th century forced and caused numerous changes, which led to the loss of certain traditions and knowledge. During the 19th century, gold rushes and an interest in gold more generally encouraged the looting of sites. People dug up graves and other areas, taking objects to sell without documenting anything as an archaeologist would. This is why so many golden objects from Panama and Costa Rica, including the eagle pendants, are now in museums around the world. They serve as a reminder to always ask how something came to be where it is today.